Welcome to my channel. Come on in. Yeah, I thought since I have so many people that are always asking me for online readings as I do my collective readings, I have a lot of people that ask questions. So I thought I'm going to start donating a night where we can do this live once a week. I'm thinking of doing it every Monday at 6. So let me know through these messages, through time. Let me know in the comments below. I do have some new decks today that I want to use. I love both of them. I have a new tarot deck and a new oracle. I'm very excited. I hope you are too. All right. So we're going to pull a vibe for a general collective tonight. Hi, everybody. This is my new Ancestor Spirit Oracle deck. I absolutely love this deck. From what I just got it's brandy new. And yeah, it kind of gives me the vibe. It's everything from like, I don't know, Native American to Buddhist to witchy to indigenous. I mean, it's very cool. Some of them are maybe druid like. I really like it. So it's the ancestor spirit oracle, but it has a lot of like world renowned cultures. So I feel like it can hit everyone, or hopefully that's what it is. So anywho, I just got some out. I'm just gonna go ahead and I should have kept those. I didn't even think of it. But I will now, and we'll just pull a general collective. And if anybody is interested or has any questions, I would love to try and help guide and give you messages. Maybe, hopefully, clarity if that's what we're looking for, whatever that may be. So the first one out is explore your creative side. Yeah, it's about visualizing, painting, and recording. So maybe this has something to do with your creative side. Maybe it's music, maybe it's singing, but whatever it is, recording, visualizing, creating. I really like that to start. Oops, we'll do this one. Clear your minds, be present, focus, and embrace. Yeah, clearing your mind, processing things, right? This is in your present, so to speak. So being creative and going with the flow and focusing. Enjoy the music, man. I love it. Instruments. Didn't I say that I thought somebody here might be a musician? I love this. Instrument, sound, and tone. This is going to be crowning you. This is just a general collective reading for whoever is listening. And if anybody is curious, I'll give you some cards. So let me know in the comments below. Whoops. So yeah, creativity, clearing your mind, being present, and enjoying the moment. The music of the moment. For some reason, bird song is coming to me. So maybe some of you are really loving your birds, and to you that is music. It could be any way. You can flip and flop, right? Give me a couple more here for people. I hope everybody's having a good evening. I went out today thrifting. I had a great time. Found a couple little things. It wasn't really my day for thrifting, but I found a couple little things. But I love to look, I like to repurpose. I'm having a big yard sale this weekend, so I'm making room for more. That's what it is. Come on, show me, spirit. All right, we got this one first. Find your voice, express yourself, open up, and sing out. I think there are some sort of musicians or singers or vocalists or someone out there as well. But this is the Hope Fear Challenge and homework. So maybe it's harder for you, being creative. Are you in a creative block right now? That happens with authors, it happens with artists, all of that. Remember who you are. Culture, resilience, and beliefs. Cool card. She's got like a blue lipstick on it, like a Joker. Yeah, it kind of reminds me like, remember who you are, don't hide behind the mask or something. I'm not sure how to take that, but that's a pretty cool card. All right. Anywho, we're going to move on to my other new deck, which is my Empath Soul deck. And this is definitely one of my new faves. I'll probably be using these a lot. Show me what I need to see for my collective out there. 10 of Wands down, the World down. Well, somebody's dealing with some heavy type vibes, possibly through the family. A lot of families are going through this right now. This we know. But I feel like, yeah, stepping away, processing things. Things are not completed right now. All right, hold on. I'll show you the 10 of Wands reversed. This is, explore your creative side. Things may be heavy. Maybe some of you just need to clear your root chakras because that'll help bring in that energy, right? The World reversed, clearing your mind. Things are not completed yet. Let's see if I can turn that, push it up. Or, it's all about things coming full circle. This is the lifetime that we're in. This generation of us. We're in this generation, right, of people waking up in the Great Awakening stage, whatever. But ultimately, is somebody denying the closure? Are you refusing it? Clear your mind, be present, embrace and focus. Okay. So I feel like there's a lot of heavy energies is what it is. Okay. Anybody who has a question, throw it down there. 3 of Wands reversed. 8 of Cups. Enjoy the music. Things may be a little tough right now, 3 of Wands. You might not see what's coming, right? In my readings, my cards reversed still carry the meaning of them upright. So I feel like it's again, I'm getting a block or something of some sort. This is crowning you. Enjoy the music, relax, maybe take a couple steps back and try and get out of your mind. Try and get out of your own head. A friend of mine used to say that to me all the time. Get out of your own head, and she was right. 8 of Cups, not dealing with the heaviness, right? We don't want to deal with what isn't emotionally satisfying, speaking out about what doesn't satisfy you. However, if you can do that, maybe, a lot of writers, a lot of musicians, they write their life stories or a story in their, hi there, hi Lori. They take their life experiences and they find inspiration somehow to write about a certain something, right? So maybe that's, it's saying find your music. I really do have a lot of good, joyful cards around this, but the tarot is hard. So it's heavy, right? 7 of Swords. Yeah, remember who you are from the masks, from the lies, from the whatever that is, the facade, Yeah, walking away from it too. See, your back's towards it. Culture. Something about your culture, your resilience, and your beliefs. Okay? Something about that. Maybe somebody really hates your belief system. Maybe they don't, or somebody's lying about that or creating a facade. All right, hold on. I'm going to actually light this and then we'll Take some more tarot. Come on. Sometimes it takes a minute. This one's a big one too. Not all incense are, good ones, right? This one is. All right, anywho. Yeah, it's so good. It doesn't even fit in my thingy. It doesn't fit in the thingy. Okay. So, anywho, back to the reading. Two of Pentacles reversed, Four of Wands reversed. These are pretty tough cards here. I almost feel like a very carefree, don't worry, be happy kind of vibe. Not sure. Anywho, whatever was heavy, whatever, I feel like you could cut the air with a knife, whatever problem this is, whatever that was. It's very reckless, very out of balance. Two of Pentacles reversed, right? It's about staying present and staying focused, right? Explore your creative side. Maybe some of you have been. Some of you have some gifts out there. I just heard from my guides. They just said it. Somebody has a new psychic gift or some kind of spiritual gift that you may be coming into. That's pretty decent. I like that idea, right? Four of Wands down. Oops. All right. I was going to take that, but there it is. Nine of Pentacles, dead center in the reading, reversed. Very without here. Having very hard times with money, right? Somebody out there could be on their own or dealing with this whatever this is on their own, right? The Four of Wands down tells me that there was, things were not so good around the home or the marriage or something. It's technically bad news. So I'm feeling like we're dealing with that from the heaviness with the Ten of Wands reversed, right? It's about breaking ancestral curses, right? But right now I feel like it's weighing heavy on people, right? And then dead center in the reading was the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Now, the funny thing is because of how many cards is telling me in the tarot cards, not the, it's very without, it's a very heavy, very hardship kind of time. But then I still have this card that's staring me right in my face here that's saying enjoy the music. And look at that guy. He's just whistle blowing away. Whistle blowing. Speak in your voice. Is somebody speaking their truth? Hi, everybody. This is instrument, sound, and tone. So the hard part is standing in your truth and dealing with this. Okay. Because it's tough. It's weighing on you, right? Show me what you need me to see, Spirit. King of Cups. Find your voice, speak your voice, connect, stay focused. And this guy here, he's very happy. He's definitely King of Cups. He looks very, peaceful, in the moment, somber. Is that a good word for that, I wonder? Yeah. So, yeah, it's just staying emotionally content through this and enjoying the little things as hard as it is. I kind of like the messages, I definitely do. Queen of Wands, and then we have Four of Pentacles reversed over here. That's 2 4s reversed. We got a lot of reversals. Queen of Wands here. Somebody could be a witch out there. And I love this black little kitty right there by her feet with all these sunflowers. Hi, Pixie. You want to know what's coming towards you? I'll give you a couple cards. Let me put these down. You have what? Oops. What do you have towards you? Information about something that was hurtful in the past. Maybe some kind of messages. Pixie. Some kind of something. It's coming in quick. And then I have the ten of Pentacles down. Could be about the family dynamics, right? There's messages coming in about the past, about the family dynamics. Maybe it's not so. I feel like there's something off at home around the foundation, the foundation of the family, maybe. King of Wands taking charge of it, staying in control of it right now, right? You might feel like you're on your own, Pixie, in a certain sort of sense, you know, but taking charge. It's not fun, you know. It's not fun. There's bad judgment here. Did you call judgment? Somebody's being judged here. See, I have the communication. Somehow somebody's coming in. I don't know if it's a text message or phone call or a knock at the door, you know. But then I had the Ten of Cups with the King of Wands. You know, he's looking right at it too, trying to boss up. I feel like that's you trying to take control of the situation, or at least your situation, maybe. You know, unfortunately, the party's over, right? Ah, there could have been too much drinking in the past. Something about that I just heard. I don't know what that means, right? I'll give you a couple more. What else for Pixie, please? So maybe running into some old friends or frenemies. Maybe that's it. Maybe you'll be running into some frenemies that has some news about something around the family, right? Or something. King of Pentacles. We got two kings on the table now. Yeah. Well, we have the Ten of Pentacles down and the King of Pentacles up. Those are my two wealthiest cards on the table, and one of them's reversed. So, is this news about some security or some wealth that we are hoping to hear? Show me for Pixie. Pixie dust, my little pixie dust. Show me. What are these messages about, please? Quick little insight for... I hope you don't mind me calling you pixie dust. I have a way of coming up with my own little nicknames for people, you know, my friends and whatnot. Show me. The Magician. Yeah, I like this because this is right over the Ten of Swords reversed. And then with the King of Wands here, I feel like you're really trying to make things happen. And I like it. I like the feeling of it because, you know, the Magician incorporates all four of the kings, right? So so the Magician is like using all the resources, right? Or something. I'm not doing a sign right now. I'm doing Pixie's message, Mega. That's all. But I'm doing a general collective on the side, should you want to hear that as well. So I feel like making magic happen, you know, out of this hardship, maybe. Hardships, we'll call it that. Oh, Four of Wands here. That is good news. That is foundationally good news. And I do feel a celebration out of this. Some sort. Maybe we are coming into what? We have Mother's Day. We have graduations coming. We have all that stuff coming. Maybe this is sort of like could have to do with family, you know? We got the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. Two more cards for Pixie and we'll move on. Ace of Swords, yeah, standing in your truth right now, speaking your voice, Pixie, right? This could also be like epiphanies, you know? And sometimes, that sword is sharp. But being king of your situation and controlling it, standing in your truth, making shit happen. I like it. Yeah, however, there is shade. There's secrets afoot. Are they your secrets? I wonder. I don't know. I feel both sides, so you're going to have to place that, you know? Will you reunite? I'll give you one card on that and then we can move on. Will she reunite with her partner? I'm not sure. I think there's a lot of transformative energies. It's about change. It's about the change. Sorry to say. But on the other hand, you have some good things coming towards you. Some good news. Maybe that I'm going to leave it at that. Those are your messages. I hope it helped. Yeah, I hope it helped. All right, so back to this now. Four of Pentacles here, with the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands both reversed above this. There's a lot of, I feel like somebody needs to let go, of the imbalance and the recklessness of the past. We're not all the same person we used to be, right? You know how they say, oh, so and so over there, they'll never change. You know how they say that about people? Well, life has changed. Are you the same person you were a year ago? No. You've grown. So have they. They may be denying it in other ways, maybe spiritually or financially or what, but there's still change, right? So I don't know if I feel like that means something to someone. You're welcome. You're welcome. People say real witch. Witch is very like demeaning. That's the point of the word, right? It was like a demonic meaning put on people. So I can identify with the witch, sure, if the shoe fits, absolutely, whatever. But it's really just about staying and living in your truth. That's it. For all the other words and stereotypes and all, it's what if I'm okay, then I'm a pure blood, like in Harry Potter, right? And so are you technically, and so are the so that's just how I feel about that. But hey, you want to call me a witch? Okay. I'd rather be a witch than other names they can say. It is all about intent, your heart's intent. If the person isn't so nice, then the witch isn't so nice. But then the witch drops, because now are we talking good witch or bad witch? See? And it gets all confusing. Whatever. Show me what I need to see. We'll get back into this reading. And the star reversed, yeah. So dealing with this this hardship in this family here, I do feel, you may not see any hope in this, think there's no closure, but I don't feel like, because the Three of Wands down, it's not going anywhere, right? Because my Three of Wands is technically my horticulturalist card, when you sow your fields, you're planting your fields, right? Here it's dried up mud. Either that or it was a rainstorm and it, whatever. It's not growing, right? So I feel like that with the star down, right? And I do feel like there is some sort of that blockage or something that's stopping you from speaking your voice. But see, just standing in it. Look, I got King of Wands here. So we got Queen of Wands, King of Cups. Yeah. This is definitely like a three-party situation. There could be betrayal here, or something in this situation. A chance to. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm very anti. Hi, Yucky. Is that your name, I think? Yuckly? Yucky? Yuki. I'll call you Yuki. I hope that's right. We'll see. I'll put these down. We'll see. Is there a chance that Joel will get back with you? Show me what I need to see. King of Wands, Two of Pentacles. The Devil reversed. Something about, I guess there's breaking chains or addictions or something here. Breaking the obsessions or whatever. Getting in balance. Taking charge of the past. That's pretty much what I'm seeing here. The Tower down. Things are changing. Things are happening. It's very disappointing, but it's about change. It's about balancing. Somebody is very out of balance here. Or things are, right? It's like, I think it's just time to Hierophant down. Yeah, this could be about divorce or separation, or something. Were you guys apart for a while? Somebody was left out in the cold, maybe. Show me two more and we'll wrap it up for Yuki. The Star. There's hope. There's healing. But the Tower down. Somebody's refusing it. Somebody doesn't want to change. Or it's hard to. One more. Oops, okay, they gave me two. Oh, they gave me three. Six of Swords down, Ten of Wands down. Oh, wow, they gave me a few. Yeah, I don't think so, unfortunately, hon. I think what it is there's just, hi, kitty, there's my Salem. He only shows himself every once in a blue moon, which we are having at the end of the month this month. One of my rescues. I think working on yourself and healing and manifesting that right now. Yeah, see, Temperance is on the bottom. Again, balance and healing, and there's alchemy in that, in healing. There's magic in healing. So I just right now I don't see it. Sorry to say. You're welcome. You're welcome. I wish you well. Okay, so we'll get back to this. So King of Wands here. I know it's funny, my energies were all over the place, but believe it or not, I'm picking it right back up. King of Wands here. I think I said something about an entrepreneur here. And I don't mean in the other readings. Or somebody that's dealing with it on their own. Something like that. Because King of Wands technically could be a boss or a leader. Something like that. I do feel like taking charge out of the situation, though. That's something that was very imbalanced and more than hurtful. Like there was ruin there. There was, the Ten of Wands down, the family, Nine of Wands. Somebody wants to free themselves from it or give up the fight, Find your voice, stand out, stay focused, express yourself. That's what it says. Okay, I like it. You know, it just seems like these cards are tough times, and then all of these are telling you almost like you're good to go with the flow, you know, kind of thing. So, and enjoy the music because I have it all over the cards. So that's good, you know. King of Swords down, Hangman down. Jeez and crow. Now we got 3 kings on the table. Ace of Wands down. We don't have any drive for this situation. Or nobody wants it. Or whatever. I'll show you. Ace of Wands. So, yeah. Oops. Let me put that here. Yeah, somebody's standing tall. Some witch here, which is probably the good witch here. Male or female, it doesn't matter. Standing strong over the King of Swords, which is the big fat liar falling off his throne. You know, 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is right over this. Remember who you are. See, with all of this stuff, with all of this cunning facade stuff, that blue lipstick, you know, that this person, you know, it's like, I think did they want you, did they try to make it look like you were the clown or you were the one that was undependable, or you know, that I wonder. You know, this is a very collective, and I'm feeling like it's pretty personal for somebody. And then I have the Hanged Man down, which again, it's like another freeing yourself, or what type energy. Really? Okay. So I guess we'll do this again. I'm going to use another deck because I'm keeping a certain deck for questions for people and then one for everyone else. I use this deck. This is my Wild Unknown. I haven't used this in a little while. So, whoa. There we go. 3 of Wands down. Yeah, we got 2 3s of Wands down now. Ding, 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 ding. With the 10 of Wands down. Yeah, this is over, Rover. This, whatever it was a painful ending in the past. It's kind of just validating again how unhealed, how I need a different word. I can't find the word. Feel like it's just you know, out of a hopeless situation. I feel like there's hope after all, to be honest. It's just not showing yet. But I'm feeling it. I'm going to say it. It's weird like that. Show me what I need to see. Yeah. 6 of Swords reversed. Didn't I have the 6 of Swords? No, I had the 7. Yeah, dealing with it hard. It's like the 10 of Wands down, however. Look at the rainstorm, right? This is when the rainbow comes out. You know, it's really pouring. And the world down, whatever this is really, for some of you, is a really tough situationship. You know? And it could be about betrayals. It could be about facades and illusions. It could be about leaving somebody out. You know? But we need to let that go and work on ourselves, right? Stand in our truth, enjoy the music. I like that. Father of Cups down. We got King of Cups up, King of Cups down. Yeah, this one's a happiness hater. Whoever this is, more than likely. Enjoy the music, you know, because one King of Cups here actually does. Okay. Out of these tough times, you know. You know, I feel like whoever I was talking about earlier about being blocked and having a hard time, like if you were an author or a musician and you were having like a writer's block or what, you know, I don't feel like it's going to last long, whatever that is to you, you know. I still do, and all the cards are saying opposite than what I'm saying. I feel it, I say it. So show me what I need to see. Son of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like yeah, I do feel like somebody has a, this is like a very studious young buck here. um could be a male for some of you. Absolutely. Doesn't have to be. Doesn't want to deal with it. Could be the child in the family. We're all somebody's child. And I get that a lot in people's readings all over the 12 zodiacs when I do them. It's not just any certain sign, you know? There's the magician, the one who makes it happen, Captain. I like it. There's magic afoot. Over 7 of Swords. Ah, fucking love it. However, the other magician I feel is very manipulating. There's a way to manipulate it where you're not manipulating it. You know what I mean? You're doing it naturally, making it happen. When you're manipulating it and actually manipulating it's like, I don't know here, but somebody's taking charge over this, staying happy through the shit show. The shit show. Some shit show. Remember who you are. Remember your ancestors. Stand tall. These people, they may be your family, but maybe they're not your real family. How does that? Okay, your real family is your spirit team. Wow, that's deep for somebody. I don't know who that's for. I know that's true in my situation, right? 2 of Cups. It's about a union or a reunion. Yeah, this couple or these 2 people was very out of balance in the past. Something was ruined, right? Somebody is an artist, a musician, or an author, or something. Somebody has something very creative out there. Maybe they created a podcast, right? And they don't like the messages online on the World Wide Web, and they don't like this star. It could go in a few different ways here. Or they're refusing it, or what? Oh, Daughter of Cups. We have Son of Pentacles, Daughter of Cups, 4 of Wands down. Huh. A lot of kids involved with all these kings and queens on the table. Are there too many chefs in the kitchen? This is about reflection. From, the bad news in the past. It's about reflecting on it. If we don't have clarity with things, right? It can really weigh on us, right? So mental health, knowing truths, right? People out there, I notice, are so afraid of the truth. Well, how the hell are you going to have mental clarity? Because when you wrap it all up, it just, I don't know. I don't understand how people can, but I'm not them, right? So eight of Wands. Oh, I had 9. So there's communication here. Somebody that may be having it hard financially, somebody that could be on their own. They're quick like lightning, swift communication, which means like swift on your feet, right? So maybe you'll be in a conversation, da 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 da, and you got to be quick thinking about something. Okay. So be it. Right? All right, second 8 of Cups. Ding, 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 ding. This is dealing with it. Staying emotionally balanced and dealing with it. This is the hard part. I get it. When I was growing up and I was in high school and we were rockers. I loved the Grateful Dead, but on the other hand, I was so diversified and I loved heavy metal. And there was a big group of us actually. And when we were feeling the pressure, we would turn it up and rock, right? And that's how we would get that aggression out. Nowadays, it's weird. The frequencies are off. It doesn't work, and I wish people would just learn how to get it out without, stuffing it away, right? Or something. Hi there. I hope you're doing great as well. Will you be seeing them for your birthday? You want me to see if you'll see him or her on your birthday? I cannot pronounce your name, hon. I'm gonna call you Sa. Can I call you Sah, S-A-H, just for short? Because I don't know how in the world to pronounce that. Her, okay. Okay. Are you gonna, I need another deck here. Did I keep this one? Oh, I did keep this one out. Okay. So, are you meeting your love on or after? BVN. I don't know what BVN is. BVN. I don't know. I'm going to find out, though, if you're going to see them for your birthday. Six of Cups is reminiscing, nostalgia. Are you going to see them on your birthday? Temperance, being patient. Right? Patience. Taking a chance. There's a new path. I like it. The sun is out. And Page of Pentacles down. King of Cups down. Page of Pentacles down. There's patience and healing here. Something needs to be balanced. Somebody may not be I don't know if, I don't really think so with this Page of Pentacles down, that it'll be on your birthday, but it might be like after your birthday. You know what I mean? But I'm thinking they may not. It's all good, right? Taking that leap of faith, but it's about patience ultimately, So maybe, it won't be right then, but it'll be as soon as they're able or something. I'm not sure. But that's what I've got. I hope that helps. I hope it helps. Patience is a virtue. No, it would be nice. I know if it was my birthday and I wanted to see somebody, it would be nice if I was able to see them. Sure. So I get it, but unfortunately, I think this time you may have to wait a little bit, maybe, a couple days or wait. I don't know your situation, I don't know. Show me. We'll get back to the reading. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Illumination, popularity, growth, expansion, loving reunion, loving relationships. Yeah. I love the sun. It's Trump, right? It's Trump. It's wild. It's a wild card. Okay. And that was that. These cards wanted to be shown. Mother of Wands, Queen of Wands up is being clarified and validated by Queen of Wands down. Tell me that this isn't the King of Cups up and King of Cups down in the opposite couple fashion. Is there two couples in this? You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Somebody's a witch here, and somebody's a good witch, and somebody's a bad witch. Just in a nutshell. The Moon card reversed, and the Seven of Swords again. Ding, 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 ding. With the Star card down. Yeah, letting go here of things that we've learned, knowing that the past is going to stay in the past. It needs to stay in the past, right? Kind of thing. There was a lot of toxicity. There was a lot of lies, upon betrayals, upon deceiving, upon lies. It just, sneaky, sly, cunning. Yeah. Yeah. And I just feel like the reflection of it, dealing with it, letting it go, trying to heal from it. See, we can't deny the healing process. That's the important part, because then we're not going to be in any shape for the next relationship. right? Something. Somebody needs to clear their mind, be present, focus, and embrace. Remember who you are. Remember your ancestors. And I'm getting that feeling like, walk like you have 3,000 ancestors behind you. You should, because they are. These kind of things on this planet that we're dealing with are not easy. I just feel like, it's all right. This is great timing. King of Wands, Six of Wands. There's a victory. There's accomplishments. There's like accolades, right? And this King of Wands here, yeah, making it happen. It is publicly recognized. I feel there's a bunch of people, either coven or cult, in this family, or soul family, or whatever it is, co-workers, whatever, right? There was illumination here, and the community, it's coming in quick if it hasn't yet for you. This is about coming in fast. Somebody's gonna hate it, but the rest are gonna love it. Yeah, those truth tellers, of course they're not liked on this planet. Of course they're not. Standing in your truth in a world like this, oh my, there must be something wrong with you. No, there's something wrong with you. Two more. Oops, okay. Ace of Wands there. Where is it? There it is. Daughter of Swords down. Yeah. See, it's talking about finding your voice, expressing yourself, singing out, and opening up. Okay? Now, that is an awesome card. It may be your hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Standing in it, standing strong, right? But then here is like closed off, or not standing in the truth, or what, technically this would be like the investigator card, maybe, or investigative energies type card. Maybe this is just people, okay, maybe that's what it is. Okay, King of Wands down, Daughter of Swords down. They really don't like this son or daughter speaking their truth, but it's gonna happen. Okay, well, that's what it's about, is it's gonna happen. So they don't like it. It is hard, but it's telling you to keep going, right? Ace of Wands, new beginning here all the way around. This is fire energy. I love it. Remember who you are. Truth teller, whistleblower. I love it. That blue lipstick is going to be washed off. There's no more facades, right? No more secrets. It's out. The moon reversed. Yeah? Taking charge of this BS. Six of Cups. I love it. This is about the roots of the issue, right? Look at all the roots. It is rainbowed. Staying focused and grounded. It's about nostalgia. It's about remember when. But I do feel like some of you are going to be running into some old friends, and those old friends may be the ones giving some news. And it might not be the best news, but I feel like it's like the progression of it. You're going to have to be swift on your feet here. You could be at the gas station out of the blue and not expecting it. Oh, hi, how you doing? Oh, how's your mom? Well, your mom, oh my God, I don't really want to talk, and you got to be quick. Could pertain in anything like that. You get it. It's about memories. It's about memories. I hope everyone's having a good night. I know, they think we're crazy. No, they're the ones. You're right. You can absolutely ask a question. Revert back to our natural state. Yeah. Well, we have forgotten who we are. And this is the point of this grand awakening. You know, humanity has forgotten who we are and how connected we should be and can be. And, that's why these times are so interesting. It's historic, you know? It's crazy. Yeah, I want to give you a card. So, where are you? Sharma. Sharma. You can ask a question. Sharma, ask a question and I'll try and answer it for you. Or do you want me to just pull whatever comes out? Will you see your ex, who is a Gemini? He has ghosted me, no contact for 1.5 months. I'm going to give you a card. But I tell a lot of people, if you have to ask and you're not sure and somebody leaves a situation, look, this card just popped out. Queen of Wands. Right there. I'm just, if somebody leaves, maybe it's better, but we're going to see. All right. So can I get a card for Sharma, please, Spirit? Two of Pentacles, the Emperor reversed. Eight of Cups, Five of Swords, Hanged Man. I don't know why, but I'm waiting on something divinely timed for you right now. Or I don't know how I got that out of the Hanged Man, but I did. There's something divinely timed for you in the down the road. But first of all, the balancing, the out of balance, the out of, the controlling. Somebody may not be bossing up right now or taking control. Somebody doesn't want to deal with it right now. I feel like it's a harsh truth. There's a sacrifice here or something. Sorry to say. Seven of Swords down. Balancing all that toxicity, not dealing with it. Did this Emperor abuse his authority or power somehow? Are they power hungry? Somebody's very, very unhealed. No rest for the wicked. I don't know if you want to be with this person. Show me what I need to see. Yeah. Five of Pentacles. Ostracizing, that's when they ghosted you, right? We got the Eight of Cups, Five of Pentacles. The Lover's down, I'm sorry. With Five of Swords, what's fair is fair. You're waiting on your justice, and your justice is coming in. I'm just not sure it's with this person. I'm going to say it flat out. I don't think I like the vibe of it. There was cruelty and meanness. There was something there that, I don't like. I don't feel like you should be with this person. As hard as it is, you've got to get to take your power back, right? It's about empowerment, right? Letting it go. It's disappointing. But what did we learn from it, right? We want to attract, not chase. Okay? That's what I got for you. I hope it helps. Aru. Like 7, I do break up with Abdullah. You're welcome, Sharma. Yeah. He hurt you. I'm sorry. There's so many people in this world that are just, that Five of Swords energy is just cruel. It can really, really hurt. And people, they suck in this world. I'm sorry to say, I'm all about compassionate detachment. You're welcome. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I love all the love and light you can give me, and I'll send it right back to you as well. So we can all have some. All right. So I'm going to go back to the reading unless somebody else would like a. I'm not sure, Aru. Like 7, should I do break up with Abdullah? I'm not sure what that question means. If you're still here, can you let me know? Hi there. Hi, Brittany. Do I move on from my current job? All right, I'll help you out. Viva, you can hold on a second. I'll get to you in a minute. Brittany. Is it how do I move on from my current job? Is that the question? I'm going to push these up. I think I'm kind of done with this reading. Oh, thank you. Okay. No, my question is it best to move on or stay? Okay, Brittany. Okay. All right. I have a feeling it's moving on if you have to ask, but just saying. All right, give me 3 cards for Brittany, please. I'm thinking of doing this every Monday night for people because when I do my regular live readings, I have so many people that want questions and I can't do it when I'm doing the zodiac sign, or I can, but it's really annoying to the other watchers. So I'm now dedicating Monday nights, 6 o'clock. I don't know how long I'm going to make it last. I mean, as far as an hour, 2 hours, or what. I'm just going to go with it. But for now, I think I'm going to announce it. And, yeah. Anywho. Judgment down. 7 of Swords down. King of Cups. You're happy. It's about being mentally stable, mentally happy, emotionally content. Right? I like it. Somebody's in bad judgment, though. Somebody betray you? Brittany? I think worrying about your emotional happiness right now, you know, they hurt you. They betrayed you, right? It's hard. We were just talking about that with my last viewer. Whoops. Page of Swords down, Queen of Wands. I don't think so. I think you need to move on. I'm sorry to say. The hard truth. It's not worth it. I feel like you're up here and they're down here. Yeah. They don't have good energy anyway. You know, you can do better than that. So I'm sorry to say, but I think it's for the best. You know? Yeah. Okay, so wait a minute. I gotta find where I was. I hope that helped you, hun. Queen of Truth. Hello, hello. Okay, Viva. Vive. Should you marry the girl? Wait, I gotta see this. It's hard to read this. Should I marry the girl whose name is Puneet? Her father wants me to marry her. They are financially weak, so they want me to be her husband. I am afraid if they want financial benefits. Oh boy. Oh boy. Are you in India where they have those set up marriages and all that? Because I'm in America and I do not believe in that stuff. All right. If you don't love her, then that's the answer. But I'll give you a few cards, Viva. King of Swords. I think they're in it for the money. You just by your question, you know? You never met her. You never, yeah. See, I'm sorry. I don't understand those ways. No person should live under force. Nobody. I just, you know? Anywho, King of Swords came out. Seven of Cups. It's an illusion. The Chariot reversed. The World reversed. Queen of Cups reversed. Knight of Swords, yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna take it. Hold on. I think it's telling you that it's gonna, there's some sort of stop here. Things are not finished or completed. Queen of Cups here is not gonna be happy. I'm sorry. The High Priestess down with King of Swords. I don't think somebody's a narcissist here. Somebody's something. They either refuse the High Priestess energy or they're denying it, and I'm feeling like that could be you. King of Pentacles, yeah. After your money, there's an illusion here. Seven of Cups is right over it. You even said it, and it's saying it here. Emperor, taking control and stopping the business. You can do it. It's about your heart of hearts. What makes you happy? Is this going to make them happy? Give me 2 more cards. Is this going to make them happy? Probably not. Page of Swords. Learning information, informative energies, spying, rumors, and gossip. All of it combined. 1 more, please. All right, they gave me 2. Letting go. I'm trying to do it in not such a harsh way. Somebody's in denial, I'm sorry to say. No, if you have to force anything and you've never even met her, this lady could have like claws on her feet. I don't know. I honest to God, I try to understand different ways and beliefs around the world. And to an extent, I can get it. We all look up, right? All of us. But when you start getting religion involved and control and power, that's it. I'm out. Period. Because it doesn't matter where you are in the world. It's about your heart. It's about your fulfillment. It's about your soul. I just, I hope that things work out for you. And I really do hope that you find the love of your life. That's what I have for you. I don't think so, but that's yeah, that's you do your soul. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Go with, try and figure it out. Do you feel it? Do you think this is normal, natural, and what is supposed to be? And if you do think so, then absolutely go for it. You're welcome. All right. So, yeah, it's not natural. You want to be happy. You gotta make yourself happy. You have to fill your own cup. Make yourself happy. Yeah. Okay. How can we help the awakening? I feel like a lot of people are deconstructing. How will all the people unite? FK, I'm going to call you FK. Absolutely, I don't have all the answers. I can tell you what I believe and what I've been figuring out. I don't think it's actually deconstructing at all. I think everything that is supposed to be going on is because of people's free will, right? They've constructed this planet being dark and evil, right? But I think, coming to these truths and putting light on these truths, it's scaring the dark, see? It's putting them in the corner. You may not realize it, but they're actually freaking out. That's why they're not hiding anymore, because it's like a winner take all. It's a go big or go. They're going all in now because they're scared. They got to try and I don't know how to explain. I hope I explained that part. But anywho, My personal opinion, I've done a lot of research on my own about aliens and all that has been coming out, and these reptilians and demonic entities and all this stuff. And I do think that I've always believed in aliens, first of all, because if the hieroglyphics are in the pyramids, which I was taught in school back when in seventh grade, um, they wouldn't be there if they, so I've always kind of known. Now that I've been coming into it, what I'm understanding is some of them I don't think are our friends. Absolutely not. But because the Arcturians, the Palladians, Lemurians, I believe there's some of the Anunnaki. There's some good and some bad Anunnaki. I'm still trying to figure that out myself. But for the most part, the Palladians, and we'll stick with those, they're overseeing the chosen ones to make sure that as the light is shown, right? Because it's a planet, there's how many billion people, and all of those people on that planet, it's like it affects. So how it affects people, they're doing it there. I do believe there will be some chaos and destruction. Some of these energies are done, and God's not playing. Source is not playing anymore. In fact, I believe he's pissed at this point. People are stealing people's souls. They're eating babies. They're it is absolutely ridiculous. The people running our country are goddamn Satanists. I mean, really? There is a higher power. I don't know exactly how it's going to all play out, but I do know that the ones that I believe in are overseeing it. And I think that there's going to be, some chaos. I think a lot of the shit, everything's been coming to a head, right? I feel like it all over the world. I mean, I even just heard BlackRock, which is supposedly the biggest company in the world, the very one at the tippy top, BlackRock. I'm pretty sure I heard that they're crashing, which means if they crash, it all crashes, the whole pyramid, all the way down. And right now, we're kind of toppling down. It's just about, so just stay vigilant, stay in people's mental health. This is when their mental health is very questionable. Be discerning, just be discerning, stay in. I don't even go out a whole lot, but once in a while. I have compassionate detachment. That's what I was talking about earlier. Because quite honestly and truthfully, people suck. And I'm over it. I can't be chewed up and spit out anymore in this world. I can't. It's impossible. I was chewed up and left for dead and friggin' it's brutal. It's a dog eat dog world. You got to get your spiritual armor on. Learn as much as you possibly can. And how strong do you believe? That's going to be an issue. How strong do you believe in your beliefs? Right? That's your spiritual armor right there. That's your protection. Knowledge is power. If you know how to handle these energies, they can't touch you. Right? So I think there's going to be a lot of change. I do believe a lot of these lower vibrationals will be leaving this planet shortly. I don't know about all of them, of course. I mean, there's a bazillion of them out there. But if we could get rid of half of them, even, that would be a blessing. I mean, really, I don't know. But yeah, we're tired. People are tired. People are tired of struggling. People are tired of being confused and led to believe, and all it's all coming to a head. People are tired, man. They're tired, boss. If you're true to yourself, it doesn't matter what goes on outside. You're good to go. And I believe that. Mm-hmm. Tired of being extracted from. Oh, nice word there. Yeah. Vampirism is pretty fucked up. How they suck your energy and your life force and your mind. I mean, sometimes these vampires and these incubuses and Jezebels and it's all coming, it's all divinely timed right now. And I think most all of us are waiting on that divine timing, and quite honestly, I'm ready. Beam me up, Scotty. This earth is ghetto AF. I'm over it. Get me out of here. I don't want to reincarnate back on this planet. I really don't. Look where it's going. They're actually trying to make Epstein's DNA in every fucking human being now. It's just, there's just so much. It's overwhelming. That's why staying mentally balanced and focused is so important. How we process things is very important. Just because people's energies over here are wicked and suck doesn't mean we have to take that energy on. We can watch it and leave it, right? It's choice. Yeah, you did, huh? You saw a Jinn? Wow, I've had a lot of paranormal experiences. I used to see spirit when I was like, as far back, I think I was like 2 or 3 years old when I started seeing it. I've had paranormal situations several times during my life. I've had several people come to me after they passed when I didn't even know they passed. That was pretty freaky because I had to figure out who they were and what was happening. Um, wow, that's freaky. Not even 4 feet. Ew. Yeah, I do some paranormal investigating now, but I don't get really into it because I don't want to deal with the dark. If it's a simple helping someone cross over kind of thing, sure. But I don't, I haven't been, yeah, I'm not one of those people that are going to be all over YouTube. If that's what they want to do, cool, because they're entertaining AF and I love it. And, having proof of aliens, proof of the paranormal. Look where we are, 2026. All this shit's real. Who would have thought? It is mind blowing. It is. So, anywho, to everyone, does anybody else want a question here? Anybody else interested? I am going to, yeah, I'm a soft soul, but I'm hard. I've learned to be callous. Hopefully not in a cruel way, but I'm an abuse survivor, so I don't take kindly to abusers. I really don't. And I have a lot of sass and frass. For those of you who are new watching my channel, I do have sass and frass, but I don't like to pull it out. I really don't. And I'm still learning my own. I still have PTSD and CPTSD from my traumas, and I'm still learning, and I probably always will be. I still disassociate at times in the middle of a reading. I'll just go blank, and and it's very weird because the subjects that I touch on, obviously, because I have so much experience with a lot of this stuff that it triggers me. So, but it's healing at the same time. So, yes, I'm a fighter. I'm a damn warrior, is what it is. And you all need to be the same way because that's self empowerment, my friends. You know, it really is. I had nobody. I had no support, not one person in this world. It was me, myself, and I, and my spirit team. And I have one hell of a fucking team. I'll tell you that. And I have 3,000 ancestors walking behind me now, you know? So I really want everyone here to get to this point if you aren't already, you know? Anyway, you guys, thank you all for joining in. I've had quite a few people in and out. I really appreciate it. If you would like me to do this on a regular weekly basis, which I think I'm gonna do, I'm pretty sure. Let me know because I really just want to help people out. So that's the way that is. Anyway, be cool, man. Be kind, be patient, and just be a good human. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out. Have a great night.